Hello everyone, today I will briefly explain the SAP sales and distribution process. First, the process begins with a customer inquiry where the customer requests information about product or pricing. Next, we create a quotation which includes the price and terms. If a customer accepts the quotation, we can then create the sale order. The sales order is the main document that confirms the product quantity and pricing. After that, we process the delivery, and during this stage, picking and packing are completed, and we post the goods issue. This step reduces inventory and creates accounting entries. Once delivery is completed, we generate the billing invoice, which updates the financial accounting system. And finally, the customer makes the payment and the transaction is completed. This entire flow is known for the order to cash process in SAP. Now, let's get started. Let's log into SAP and let's start the case. To start, we have to create customer inquiry. So I'm step 1, create customer inquiry. I go to SAP menu, to logistics, to sales and distribution, to sales, inquiry, and I'm creating inquiry. So I click on create. Then in the instructions, it will tell you what information you have to enter here. You can type IN, which is the inquiry. The sales organization, we choose US East, UE00. For distribution channel, you put WH for wholesale. And for division, you put BI for bicycles. So in the bottom right, so you click on continue. Then in step 1.2, you click on the search icon to the right of the sold to party field. So sold to party, this is the search icon right here. You click on it. And here the assignment asks you to put your search term. This is your ID number. So all of you have 3-digit number that is unique only to you. Your instructor have given it to you beforehand. So make sure you find your unique 3-digit number here. Do not copy my 3-digit number that I'm putting here. Mine is 018, so I'm going to enter that. And for the country, I put US. Once I put the country, I click on go. Then you get the list of customer. For your number, you need to choose Philly Bikes. So I make sure to find Philly Bikes. Mine is right here. So I double click on it. And you get a number for sold to party. It will start with 127 and then your 3-digit number. Once you have that, then you are going to put the customer reference number, which is again your 3-digit number. Mine is 018. Then you put the customer reference date, which is today's date. I can click on the search button and I choose today's date. For required, for valid from, I will put today's date again. And for valid to, I put 1 month from today. So I put March 20th for this one. So now that you have put your dates, you have to put the material. There are two materials that Philly Bikes wants. First is the deluxe touring bike, black, and also the professional touring bike, black. So let's find those. So you click on the material field right here. You can click on the first one, the first line right here, the first row. Once your screen is open, you click on the material field and you put asterisk and your 3-digit number. I put my own 3-digit number here. And then I click on go. And I have to find my own material, which is a deluxe touring bike that has my number on it. So scroll slowly to find it. I have a black deluxe touring bike right here, and it ends with my number, DXTR 1018. So I'm going to double click and choose that. Now you should see the material number in your first field. I put order quantity as 5. Then the next one, I do the same thing. I'm going to repeat this again. And this time I do asterisk, again my number, again go. And this time I'm looking for the second bike, which is the professional touring bike. So let's scroll down to find that one. Professional touring bike. I make sure that I choose the black one, double click on that again, and I need 2 of those. So 5 and 2, make sure you have each bike and the quantity. Once you have them, you can click on enter and everything should populate. You need to get the net value here, your ship to party, and the item descriptions for each one. Make sure everything matches mine, except your numbers, of course. Your 3-digit number is only unique to you. Now we are in step 1.9. You make sure to choose both items and you click on item condition. Then you select sales A. If you notice in the bottom, there is order probability, which is the 30%. That means that expected order value is 30%, and we multiply it by 21,400 to get 6420. We can change the probability for each item on an inquiry based on your estimate of an eventual sale. So in this case, you are confident to change the order probability to 70%. So I'm changing this to 70%. And we get recalculation. Now we're going to go to the next item. And we're changing it again for the professional touring bike, this time to 70%. Once you change those to 70%, you make sure to save. Make sure to record all of your numbers. Normally, the document numbers are located in the left side of your screen, the bottom left. So make sure you pay attention, and if you get any message that about the number, make sure you record that. It makes everything much easier for you. You can always click on menu, SAP menu, to collapse your menu to make it look nicer. Next step is to create customer quotation. For my quotation, I can just copy my inquiry. So let's go and make the quotation. We go to SAP menu. We go to logistics, to sales and distribution, to sales, to quotation and to create. For quotation type, we put QT or quotation. And then in the bottom right, you create with reference because we're referencing to our inquiry. If you have your inquiry number, you can put the inquiry number directly. If not, you can always search for it. To search that, you can put your customer reference number. So you can put your 3-digit number here. And then click on Go. Your customer reference will pop up. So you double click on it. And this should give you your inquiry number. And I can now copy. Then you put your customer reference number, again, your 3-digit number, 018. Mine is 018, yours is unique only to you. We put the customer reference date, that is today's date. You put the valid to 1 month from today. So I open my calendar and I choose 1 month from today. Make sure for required delivery date, you choose 1 month from today also. Then click on enter. You will get an error. It's okay. Click on enter again. And click on the continue or enter. You can click enter again or just a check mark. Once you clear your error, then you can go to pricing and put some discount. To do that, choose the first bike, the deluxe bike, and we are going to give some discount on that bike to our customer. So click on the conditions. To add that discount, make sure you find somewhere that is a blank row and type K004. And for the amount, put 50. So you're giving $50 discount on each one of those bikes. And then I click enter. It will jump up somewhere in the middle. So you can see that you gave $50 discount. There were 5 bikes. So now you gave $250 discount on that particular bike, deluxe touring bike. Now click the back icon. This time we're giving the 5% discount for the entire order. To do that, you click on Go To. If you couldn't find it, they should be under the SAP menu. So if you have SAP menu, click on that, and then you should be able to see the Go To in there. So Go To, header, and conditions. This time, we type RA00 in a blank row. Doesn't matter where it is, just somewhere, find a blank row and type RA00. And the amount for this one is 5%, so just put 5 and click on enter. It will jump up again, but you can see it changed to percentage, but the value is still 0. To activate it, you need to click on activate. And now yet you can see that you gave 5% to the whole order. 5% discount to the whole order. Now click on save in the bottom right. And that will save your document for you. If you pay attention, in the bottom left, there is a quotation number that you received. Make sure you record that. It makes Makes it easier later to find your document if you ever need to find it. Now I can exit. Exit at the top right. I will click on SAP menu to collapse my menu to make it look nicer. So next I will create sales order. To create sales order, I go to logistics, sales and distribution, sales, order, and create. Put OR for order type and click on create with reference in the bottom right of your screen. It asks for quotation number. If you have it, you can enter the number. If you do not have it, you can click on search again. You can put your reference number again and you click on go. It gives you your customer reference again and you can double click and that gives you your quotation and you copy. Here you make sure to put your customer reference is your 3-digit number. So I put my 3-digit number. I put today's date. Notice that the required delivery date is already copied, so you don't have to do anything there. And once everything looks okay, you click on save. Again, you're going to pay attention to the bottom left. Your standard order number is given to you. Make sure you write it down. This is what you need to submit for your assignment. Next, we will go to shipping. I will show you how to ship your material in the next video.